Recall those serial numbers we had saved to a notepad file earlier? Well, we're going to need those now in order to activate our Civil 3D example here, our example install. So I'm going to open my File Explorer and I'm just going to locate where those serial numbers are. And I remember I saved them to my X directory, into Software, and I stuck them inside of the Autodesk directory in 2015. And then there's my serial numbers. I'm just going to double click to open it, make that window smaller. So I'll just put them down here in the lower right corner, or maybe a little bit higher than that right there. And now I'm going to actually open one of my Autodesk products. I'm probably going to open Civil 3D Imperial. There are several ways that you can open an application in Windows 8.1. I'm going to do it through the Start menu way by clicking on Start and then navigating down one and then scrolling over until I get to my Autodesk category over here. And I'm looking for a particular version here. Let's see if I can find it. Civil 3D is AutoCAD, Civil 3D 2015 Imperial. This is the one that I want. And I'm not just going to left click on it, I'm going to right click on it. And I'm going to choose Run as Administrator. Now I'm only going to do this for the very first time that I open Civil 3D. I'm not going to do this every single time that I open Civil 3D. When I join the domain and I open Civil 3D, I might do it again there because I'm logged in the first time into that profile. But in this profile, I'm logged in locally. I'm going to run as administrator for the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I get one of those user account control things again. I'm going to go ahead and click yes. And we'll get this first run initialization. And this happens the first time that you open Civil 3D. It's got to install some additional things into my profile. And this is why we run it as an administrator, so that it can have administrative access to write those files into our profile. Loading plugins. And then we're prompted with this Autodesk license agreement. So here, this is where I'm going to check in. I have had the opportunity to read all of that stuff. Yeah, right. I'm going to go ahead and click I agree. Now we're getting to the licensing part. It says please wait while your license is being verified. And we should come up to this screen here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here towards the Help menu and click this drop down and go to About AutoCAD Civil 3D. And then once this window loads, I'm going to go over here to the upper right. Well, before I click on this product information, let's take a look at a few things here. You notice that it's already taken my serial number. Recall that I said that each download is kind of bound to that serial number, so you can't really share this. So we can see that it already has the serial number programmed into this particular download instance of AutoCAD Civil 3D. We also see the product version. This helps us to tell if we have a service pack installed or not. So I'm going to go ahead now and click on product information. And I see here that my serial numbers have already been plugged in. This is a standalone locked license. It's going to expire in 2017, which is about 3 years from now. The product key is already plugged in. So all of this stuff is already in here. We don't need to activate. It's already been activated, so we can just click close. So this is actually relatively simple to do.